Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Wednesday, it's hump day. It's feeling a little bit like that today as well for me. And I don't know. I'm usually on top of things, and this morning I seem to be all over the place. Don't know what's up with me. I hope you're doing good. Anyway, let's do some tarot cards, shall we? Have we got any? If you want to book yourself in for a one question reading, you're very welcome to do that. If you're here live with me, you'll see a link in the top of the live chat. If you're watching the replay, you'll see a link in the description box below. You can book in at any time, because I do all the pre-book readings right at the start of the next live show. Let's just see if there are any in. I'm just not on top of everything today. I'm usually like prepared and ready, and I'm not today. Hey Maria, good to see you. Okay, well, let's get some cards out. There's none booked in yet. If you want to book in for another one question readings, you're very welcome to do that. You can ask anything. You can ask general guidance if you want, whatever you want, your higher self wants to tell you. Or you can ask career guidance or love life guidance, or you can ask. You can be really specific too. Any when questions. When is this going to happen? Very rarely that it's outside of your remit. In other words, I'm going to tell you how to get yourself there. It's about you getting in alignment with it. It's about you taking actions or not taking actions or whatever. Things don't just happen to us. So when questions, they do tend to be superfluous. Okay, let's get some cards out. I'm going to go through Aries through Pisces for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and get some messages out. Midweek messages. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. I had a very interesting thing happen. I think I might have mentioned it, but Facebook, what I usually do is publish 3 pick-a-card reads a week, and what I was doing was spending $50 for each pick-a-card read on Facebook advertising. But then, a couple of weeks ago, Facebook changed it from $50 to $180. They changed it, not me. They changed it, the cheek of it. And it went through twice, and I'm like, when it hit my account, I'm like, what the hell? So I cancelled it all. I'm like, no way. I'm not advertising with them if they're doing stuff like that. Flossy. And so, interesting thing happened from that. So I stopped advertising with them. I thought, well, I'll just do it another way. I'll just, find people another way. It wasn't working that well anyway. It was bringing new people in, but very slowly. Not worth 50 3 times a week, for sure. And so I stopped. And then suddenly Facebook started showing my posts to everyone. Isn't that weird? I used to pay. They didn't used to show my posts to everyone. And people are putting on there, like in groups and stuff, saying, I haven't seen your videos for ages. It's like, you're kidding me. I've been posting every single day. Hundreds of people have joined our Psychic Cafe Club as well in the last few days. Hundreds. It's literally, Facebook has been hiding me while I was paying, and now I'm not paying. If you want to join, there's the link. Hundreds of people in the last few days. And I'm getting all these new customers, and it's like, it's about time it got easy. So it's just so weird. It's like I stopped paying Facebook, and now they're not hiding me from everyone. Isn't that backward? That's so backward. Anyway, let's get some cards out. Aries through Pisces. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Your midweek message. What's your midweek message? So Brenda Cat's in the house. She's not sure whether she wants to go on the bed or the chair. I think she likes the chair better because she likes ripping her claws through it. Aries, 6 of Cups. You got something from the past coming up. Oh, I had my nails done yesterday as well. Daisies. My toes match too. Aries, the past. It's not rearing its ugly head. It's just something from the past. Perhaps something emotional from the past could be coming up for you again. A feeling, reminders. Now's a big time for guilt and shame and things like that coming up. The stuff that we've been trying to ignore and push down, but we still feel bad about it. Stuff like that's coming up at the moment. I've seen it in private readings a lot more than usual. Let's put it that way. So things that we've got an emotional charge around still. You see, with guilt and shame, Aries and everybody else, with guilt and shame, we try and ignore it. We make excuses for it. We make an excuse to give ourselves a good reason for what we did so that we don't feel bad, but we do still feel bad. It's like we'll pretend that that excuse is a good one, but we're not fooling ourselves. And sometimes we need to face those, Aries. We need to face those excuses that we've made and just admit, I don't feel good about this. And it's okay, because we're human beings and we all mess up. Nobody's perfect, and you can't expect yourself to be perfect. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You're Cancer, huh, Maria? Taurus, oh, the Sun, happy days, happiness. Inner child being happy. You could be making your inner child happy at the moment. I'm getting a message to be happy in the moment now. Do whatever makes you happy now, Taurus. Taurus can be a little bit invested in the long term, a little bit too much, and forget about the happiness now. Don't do that, Taurus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's your midweek message? Geminis. The Emperor. Take control is what this is saying. It's the female version of the Emperor, so saying take control of your life, take control of something, get on it. It's not going to sort itself out, especially for those of you that have been praying or asking for the universe to sort something out for you. It's your remit, it's for you to do it. It's like when I was in debt, I'd reached like the end, this was a few years ago now, I'd reached my, what's it called, credit card limit. I didn't have any savings, so I pretty much hit rock bottom. And I kept on asking, you know, for a certain amount of money, thinking that the universe was just going to plop it in front of me. And then I realized, it's me that's got to get myself out of this. I've got the power. We can't hand our power away. Like, there's one thing asking for things from the universe, and then there's another thing of handing our power away when we're kind of not doing very well. Both your kids are Gemini. I've got 2 Pisces kids and 1 Scorpio. Interesting. Geminis, twins. So, who was that? The Emperor, Gemini. Take control of something. It's for you to do it. The universe isn't going to. Other people aren't going to. It's yours. Cancer. This one's for you, Maria. Stick around to the end of the show because I will be pulling the secret manifestation cards from Rhonda Byrne out for everyone that sticks around to the end. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. It's a bit quiet in here this morning. What's going on? Where is everyone? If you're here, say hello in the live chat. If you're new, you'll have to subscribe before you can comment in the live chat. You just have to be a subscriber for at least a minute and then you'll be able to. Okay, Cancer, King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is, I'm just tuning in whether to see whether it's someone else's energy or your energy. Usually in this deck, you see, they'll show me the female king if it's your energy. But I'm not really particularly feeling like this is someone else's energy strong. But it is. It's someone else's energy, but it's not strong energy. The King of Pentacles is someone that's stable. They could be the person that pays you, your boss, and that kind of thing. Oh, the Ten of Cups. There you go. So you're happily ever after. What's going to fulfill you? It's someone that can take charge of things. But like I said, their energy isn't strong. So I wonder whether you are bringing someone in that's like this, or you need to focus on someone that's like this. Sometimes we can focus on like someone exciting, you know, someone that's going to bring some drama into our lives. Not necessarily the best for a relationship. Someone that's stable, that can provide, is the King of Pentacles. That's going to fulfill you more. The relationship shouldn't be the source of our enjoyment, excitement. And I'm not saying by that we shouldn't do fun and exciting things with our partners. I'm saying that the relationship itself shouldn't be the source of that excitement. So be careful what you wish for, Cancer. As I said, that King of Pentacles energy wasn't strong, so it doesn't feel like it's in your energy field much. Perhaps you need to bring it in. Call on that energy, bring it in. Get interested about those ones. I was interested about the energy yesterday, about the parting energy. It didn't happen for me. The readings don't seem to be for me at the moment. I'm getting time off. Who's next? Leo. Leo, you got the Eight of Cups. There's something to walk away from. Your midweek message for Leo. Oh yeah, and further to my story too, my Facebook story. Then after hundreds of people like starting to see my posts and stuff in groups and wanting to be in our Facebook group and everything. Yesterday morning I got a message from Facebook itself saying we want to monetize your Be Healing page. They want to start paying me for the reels, those weekly ones that I put up there on my posts. They want to start paying me. I should have stopped paying them ages ago. It was a lot of money I was spending. If I'd have known that they were holding me back as a result, it's just so backwards. How are they so backwards? Leo, I'm ignoring you. I don't know why. Leo, you got something to walk away from, so there's something in that. You might keep on getting distracted from it. It's like, oh, I'll put it off. I'll walk away from that thing another time. Don't put it off. Don't get distracted, Leo. Sort something out. End it. Quit. Resign. Tell them you're not coming anymore. Cancel your subscription, whatever it is. Do that. Is it just me and Maria today? No, there's other people in. They're just not saying anything. Say hello. It's a bit weird. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What is your midweek message? King of Pentacles. Now we're talking. This is your energy. The female version of the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Okay. This is about having to master, could be finances, this. Two of Pentacles is saying like you need to weigh up your options. The Two of Pentacles is very pros and cons list, time to write an action plan, time to like think of everything that you can do to sort something out. It's getting serious. Oh, it's the Two of Swords, it's not the Two of Pentacles. It's saying that you don't know, but you should know. It's time to sort something out financially. Get on with it. Now, interesting midweek messages that we've had a few with that kind of an element. Time to face something, face up to something, get on with it. It's your remit, do it yourself, that kind of thing. So that's probably applicable for all signs now. We've got to stand in our power and make the changes that we want to make in our lives, because it's up to us. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's your mixed message? Mixed. What's your midweek message? What is wrong with me this morning? I'm really fuzzy. I'm usually so on top of everything, and I've just found myself, like, even in the house, like, what am I doing? I'm forgetting to do stuff, and yeah, I'm just never like that. And I go in the bathroom, and the part of my moisturizer, my body moisturizer, still got the lid off it from last night, and I'm not the kind of person that leaves things undone like that, and I've been the same this morning too, just like not on top of everything. I did yesterday, I had a nail appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning, and she's only just back from holiday, so I couldn't rearrange it to be a better time, because usually I'm only just finishing working out at 9:30, and so there's no way I can get back, get changed, showered and all of that kind of thing and back out. But when I went to training, I'd done leg day the day before, Monday, I did leg day. It was a pretty intense one. I hadn't recovered properly from it, and I just couldn't. I went to training and I was just exhausted. You know, that systemic exhaust where you're just like, I don't even want to lift my arm up to scratch my head. That kind of exhaustion. I started to feel sick, like nauseous, just tired. Bodily tired, not sleep tired, and so I quit. I left. I never do that, but I left. I'm like, well, I've got to get my nails done anyway. I might as well leave. If I'm not feeling good, leave, have a shower, go for my nail appointment, look after myself. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit run down at the moment. And that could be Libra. You got the Magician card. The Magician card is about using all the resources that you've got in order to do something. Again, the message of take control of something at the moment, manifest it. Manifest it doesn't mean pray really hard and write it down and then wait for the universe to give it to you. It says use all the resources that you've got, everything that you've got to get it, you know. Just do everything that you can. The universe knows you're serious then, and it will get on board with it. But we cannot sit back and go, the universe has got to do it because I'm not doing a thing. Next up is Scorpio. Is it? Scorpio, yes it is. Scorpio, got something to walk away from, leave behind. Temperance. Okay. Complicated message for Scorpio. There was a message for another sign that said don't be putting something off. Yours is almost the opposite, but not. It's, how can I put this? Sometimes we will take too fast an action and jump into something or let something go, just like quit. Like if you're thinking about leaving your job, you might be ignoring it, and then kind of blow up at it and quit. This is saying don't do either of those things. Don't put it off, nor take impulsive action. Decide that you're going to leave your job or leave whatever it is, and then take appropriate action in time. Temper yourself. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It doesn't have to be I'll put up with it or I'll blow up at it. That's your message. Temper yourself and leave something behind properly, easily, not easily, properly, slowly, in the right way. Neither blowing up at it fast or ignoring it. Scorpio. Hi Nancy. If anyone wants a one question reading, book yourself in now. There is a link there at the top of the live chat to book in. You can ask anything. Who's next? Sagittarius is next. Honestly, my brain isn't working. What's going on? I'm a little bit weird today. Sagittarius. Oh, what's going on, Sag? 9 of Swords. Anxiety. Sleepless nights. Overthinking things. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, it's really similar messages for everyone. 2 of Pentacles. It's about weighing up your options, figuring it out, figuring out what your next steps are. Whatever's making you feel anxious, you're going to feel so much better if you make a plan. Weigh up your options, you know, just get on it. Find out what you need to do, what you could do. That kind of thing. Sometimes we ignore stuff, right, because it feels overwhelming, but that is overwhelming itself. The ignored thing really drains our energy and keeps us in that anxious place. And if we just find out what our options are, then it relieves that. In other words, don't ignore bad feeling that's going on in the background. So, Capricorn next. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's your midweek message? It is the 9 of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles. No, don't do it. This is settling energy. This is, I will settle for something in the past. I can't tell you why these 2 cards are telling me that, but that's what it is. I will settle for something in the past. It's like, well, that was good enough. Maybe I shouldn't be going for more. Capricorn, go for more. I don't know why these cards are telling me that, but they are. It's almost like 9 of Cups. I don't need the 10 of Cups. Maybe the 9 was enough, and maybe I shouldn't be going for the 10 of Cups. It's that kind of thing. You can go for more. Go for more. Push it. I watched a movie last night and fell asleep to it. It was about The Catcher in the Rye author. Have you seen that one? It's good. Since I got my VPN, so that it looks like I'm in Australia now, YouTube is way better, and I can see movies and I can rent movies, and there's free movies on there. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. 7 of Pentacles. And it's not available in Thailand. There's a lot that's not available in Thailand. Aquarius, Seven of Pentacles. Invest, the card of investment. What you invest your time, your focus, your energy. Money, perhaps. Probably not money then. Queen of Pentacles, to receive back. You've got to invest to receive back, is what this is saying. That's what I was working on with Facebook. It turns out Facebook do the opposite. Stop spending money with you, they start promoting you. Because they're backwards. You've got to invest if you want to receive back. You've got to be the first one that puts some skin in the game, Aquarius, if you want to receive back. Invest. Put something into it. Put some skin in the game. Show them that you mean it. And finally, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Pisces. I didn't even know, but I've got my nails to match my bikini. I was wearing my bikini yesterday, and when I went to float in the pool yesterday afternoon, I'm like, that's why I wanted the nails done like this. They match my bikini. Pisces, you've got the Knight of Swords, which is about taking swift action, death and strength. Be strong. You need to end something significant, Pisces. Take swift action. I think you already know what to do, Pisces. You just need to do it right now. Do it straight away. Rip that band-aid off, Pisces. Interesting midweek messages. A common theme throughout them all of like, get stuff done, get on it. Everybody, get on it. Take charge of things. Okay. Stick around to the end of the show because I will be pulling out one of these cards for everybody. The Secret Manifestation Cards by Rhonda Byrne. Why is everyone so quiet today? Is it just that midweek slump? I'm feeling it. It's quite exhausting at the moment. What's going on? We did have a full moon. Are we recovering from the full moon? I didn't give Brenda a worming tablet. Brenda! Fast asleep. Or perhaps recovering from a full moon. Let's get some general cards out. Let's get some tarot cards out for the collective, huh? It's that time of year when the sun comes through. Tarot cards? I know, circles. Let's get circles out. Circles. These ones and these ones. Circular. It's a circular kind of a die. What do we need to know, guides? This is the Accurate AF tarot. And you'd think it would be, like have a bit of an attitude, this tarot, but it doesn't. It's quite elegant. It's incorrectly named. Get those cards out for the lads. Are you British by any chance? Person. Sounds like it. You know how sometimes you read things and you read things in an accent? I read that in an accent. Guides, what do we need to know? Some tourists going to the pool. I'm amazed how big tourists are. Like, don't often see the obesity crisis in the world here because we get a lot of young tourists that just tend to be not looking after themselves much. You know, even students tend not to be that big. But now we're getting older tourists. Huge. Wow, roly-polies. Oh. That's the kind of day it is, you see. We've got the Queen of Wands, generosity and tenacity, it says on it. Just a bit chubby too. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is about taking action, being generous, tenacious, putting energy into things, taking action. And the Ten of Swords, karmic lessons only upward. Things ending at the moment, but keep on taking action. you're headed toward, you see there's a snake on there, on this one. There's change. Canadian. Oh, didn't expect that. Ten of Swords. So there's painful endings, karmic lessons, but it clears the energy. Sometimes things need to fall apart. It doesn't have to be painful. We can move on from it. Sometimes we can be holding on to stuff that really isn't for us. Hang on in there, says the Queen of Wands, and keep on taking action. Don't let it cause you to give up. Yeah, don't let it cause you to give up. What else do we need to know? The Dawn of Rings, reflection and diligence. But reflect. Don't make the same mistakes again. Do make some change. Be diligent. Choose wisely. But keep going. The Nine of Cups, contentment, satisfaction, and your wishes. Advocating for yourself and your own wishes. We're stopping putting other people first now because it doesn't actually work. We can't do the work for other people. We can't manifest for other people. And we enable people when we try and do it for them. So we've learned our lesson there, haven't we? It can feel uncomfortable putting ourselves first, but we really need to do that. I did, Maria. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is contemplation and reevaluation, according to this deck. Can you see this deck? You know, it's called Accurate AF Tarot. It's misnamed completely because it is an elegant deck, and I kind of like the way it's got messages on here. Not necessarily the words that I would put with cards, but... And we have champagne flutes floating around on lotus leaves there. That's a nice thought. It's not practical though. So the Nine of Cups, be about your wishes now. There's been ongoing messages coming out about making sure that we speak up about what we want, especially in relationships, but in everything, in work and stuff like that too. Contemplation and reevaluation, says the Four of Cups. Especially if you haven't been getting your wishes met, it's time to be advocating for yourself. Don't stop taking action, but the way that you were taking action before might have been wrong, you know. And I can see that, you know. I can see that with my whole Facebook stuff. It's like I was just doing too much, doing all of this work and spending money trying to put it out there. And it's like, when are these things going to start working for me? Like YouTube working for me, Facebook working for me, instead of me doing so much and having to pay to put it out there too, right? And so it kind of made sense that I was offering way too much. When I took a step back from that, now they decide to pay me. That's more like it. I want to get some of these cards out. These are Wild Unknown Oracle. No, it's not that. Wild Unknown something, I don't know, I can't remember. A long, complicated name for a deck of cards, but I do quite like them. What else do we need to know? So we've got shifting times at the moment. We do need to do things differently, put ourselves first, put our wishes first, not give up. You don't give up, you carry on, but you don't carry on doing the same thing. Something needs to end. Do things differently, but don't let it bring you down, you know? Don't let that, I'm giving up how I did it before. Don't let that get you down. Got Anima Mundi. Anima Mundi is all about manifestation. And manifestation, contrary to what some law of attraction people say, isn't about wishing something and it just turning up for you. It's you that's learning, growing, becoming the person that can, and doing those things. We're the ones that are here having this experience. I messed up my cup this morning as well. When I put the top on it, it erupted and it went everywhere. All through my face too. All over my face. My face was too close to it. It's one of those days for me, and it's very rare that I have days like this. The temple. Temple is about going within. Oh, okay. So this is about manifestation, anima mundi. We don't just ask for it, but we do go within. We go within to get to that peaceful, calm place where we can have better ideas, better direction, guidance from our guides. Interestingly enough, I did watch that movie last night, the Catcher in the Rye movie, or whatever the movie's called. It's not called The Catcher in the Rye, it's called something else. But he had PTSD. Oh, felt his pain. I've got PTSD too, but not from going to war. His was from going to war. But he sorted that out. He helped himself by going to a monk and learning meditation. And then he started meditating before he'd write too. Of course he would write fantastic books if that's what he's doing. We're being asked to do the same thing too. So before you take action on anything, meditate. Meditate. Temple, go within. That peaceful place. It's meditation that you do, prayer that you do. Not to ask for things, but just to tune in. The flame. The flame is about inspiration. It's like an exciting energy, you know? It's like, oh, I know what I'll do. Might be sitting in meditation, and that's how you come out of meditation, because you think, oh, I know what I'll do. That's a great idea. I'll get on that. It's how I used to start my mornings. I don't anymore because I do this show, and so I just have to get ready, hair, makeup, sort everything out to do this show, and then I get on with it. Well, but when I didn't used to start my working day with a live show, I used to get myself ready for work, sit at my desk and meditate before I started work, and then I would get direction in what to do. I should do that again, hey? Get up even earlier. I get up at 5 a.m. as it is. What else? So I'll be inspired by something, get an inspiring idea. Something that lights you up, something that excites you. Remember, we're talking, it's about this story, about doing something different now. It's more to get your wishes met. Especially if we're talking about relationships for some of you, this is, stop trying to find someone that likes you. Stop trying to stop finding someone and trying to impress them. Stop asking yourself, does this person like me? Instead, realize what your relationship needs are, and then ask yourself, like, is this person going to love me right? Going to give me what I want in a relationship. We've got the medallion here, some kind of a recognition, winning recognition. The sword came out with the ocean, which is about cutting back on being so emotionally driven. A lot of those midweek messages were about getting more logical about things, weighing up our options, deciding what we need to do, getting into our more logical selves. So the sword says cut out the emotional stuff, the ocean. Be less driven by the emotional stuff. It's a lesson that I learned in business, to be more consistent and not emotionally react to the ups and downs in business that always happen. They always happen. Gets worse, gets better. And if you emotionally react to everything, like, oh no, it's all going wrong, you put yourself on a downward spiral, and then it starts getting good again, and you go, oh, it's great, now it's only going to be onwards and upwards, and everything's going to get so much better, and this is going to continue. And then it doesn't, because everything happens like that. On a bridge at the moment, from where you are, it's very much Six of Swords kind of an energy. From where you are to where you want to be. It's not about bridging between two people this time. And then we've got the village and the warrior. Now, interesting. You doing things different. It doesn't have to be people like in your local vicinity. You don't have to fight all of them. It's not about fighting. It's about doing things your way. So, for example, this message would be, for me personally, don't do tarot in the way that other people do it. Do it your way. It's that kind of thing. So the warrior and the village you don't have to fight everyone else and change them, but you do have to do things your own way. So if there's something that you want to accomplish, just feeling less and less like guidance for relationship, really, feeling more and more like work kind of stuff or life stuff, doing things your way, being yourself, not being so emotional about things, just at the moment. I mean, that's not a message that's said all the time, but it's certainly for these energies at the moment. You're manifesting something, you need to go within first to clear stuff out. You will get inspired and you're headed toward good things, but you need to do things in your own way. Being yourself, not going along with peer pressure, doing things the way other people do them. I actually started my new channel yesterday. I haven't published the first video, but I've uploaded it. It's called I Spy Muay Thai, because I'm a kickboxer. If you're interested in watching me kickboxing, there's the channel. I Spy Muay Thai. What's this? Okay. Who would like? I might publish the video today, in fact. The first one. I've got a few. I recorded yesterday's workout too. I haven't added to it yet. But that's what I'm doing. Perhaps inspiring you, hopefully inspiring people to work out, to get fit and healthy, take care of themselves in that kind of way, and perhaps do Muay Thai, because it's awesome and it's so much fun. The guy that I went on a date with a few weeks ago, that was here for the weekend, he came to fight night with me. He sent me a message, yesterday or the day before, saying I went training the first time. He'd never tried it before. He'd never even seen it before. I took him ringside to see the fighting, and he first of all, he realised what a VIP experience he was getting by being with me, and so he was really impressed. So impressed that he got himself a T-shirt to commemorate it. Anyway, he's on a health kick anyway. He'd been very overweight, English guy. Very overweight. His parents had died early because they were very overweight too, and he decided to sort it out. And so before he came here, he was on the other island and he was doing weights. He had a personal trainer who was in the gym every day doing weights and stuff, and really, really inspired to sort his health out, which was cool. And so I took him to the fight night, and he was really impressed by that. You know, told him all about what was going on, all about it, what was happening, why, you know. So he did have a bit of a lesson in it all. And then, so he messaged me, and he said, I went training Muay Thai for the first time, and he said, he really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. That's really cool, so I've inspired him to do it. So he said he's definitely going to do it again. Okay, I'm going to get myself a card out first from this manifestation cards. If you want one pulled out for you, just pop a message like Maria did in the live chat there, and I'll pull one out for you. As you rise higher, you take the world with you. This is for me, because there's no limit to the good thoughts you can think, good words you can speak, and acts of kindness you can perform. There's no limit to how high you can increase your frequency. True. Your positive frequency emanates out like the ripple from a stone thrown into water, touching our planet and every living thing on it. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Take you all with me. That's what I intend to do. That's what I do. Sort things out in myself, help other people to get there too. Very quiet this morning in here. It was busy on Monday. Maria, what does Maria need to know right now? Focus equals manifesting, Maria. And focus with emotion equals powerful manifesting, no matter the emotion. That's why we've got to sort ourselves out emotionally, so that we can allow ourselves to feel things strongly and be okay about that, right? No matter what the emotions are, whatever comes up, being in the moment with it, expressing it, using it, and focus, you know. Of course, meditation helps us to sort our mind out, to know what the difference between conscious thoughts and subconscious thoughts. Subconscious thoughts being the thoughts that try and protect us, tend to come from fear. And conscious thoughts, the thoughts that we decide to think. Focus equals manifesting. Conscious thoughts equals manifesting. Nancy, yes you can. That's you, Maria. Nancy, what does Nancy need to know? Person, you still here? You're welcome. Nancy, gratitude is the great multiplier. Set the universal forces in your favour. For tomorrow? Why not today? Oh, for tomorrow. Tonight, before you fall asleep, go back over your whole day. In your mind, replay every good moment. Feel genuine gratitude for each one. Now, I have a problem with that. Because, personally, because it excites me too much. When I go over like the positive things in my day, it hypes me up because I have really good days. I have a really good day, I have a lot of fun. Like yesterday wasn't that much, but usually my days are really good fun. Before I've got, in order for me to even sleep, instead of exciting myself, I've got to like listen to something boring or watch a movie, like so that I'm not thinking, because there's too much good going on in my life and I hype myself up. But if it's not like that for you, then this would be really good. If you hype yourself up, this is not a good thing to do. This practice ensures the universe will make your tomorrow a day filled with good moments, plenty to be grateful for. I think just by living my days, I'm grateful for all the stuff that happens, and I don't need to hype myself up at night and stop myself from sleeping. But if you're not experiencing that, hype yourself up. Go back over your whole day in your mind and replay each good moment. Feel genuine gratitude for each one. You're welcome. Thank you everyone for coming along. Oh, I'm tired. And I slept 8.5 hours last night. I'm just tired at the moment. I must be run down. I must have something going on. My heart rate variability is still high, but it's usually really high at night. It's usually like 180 or something. I'm beyond normal. Now, my HRV this morning was 88, which is very good for the majority of people. It's not very good for me, though. Perhaps just a little bit sick at the moment. A little bit run down. Thanks, everyone, for coming along. I'll be putting out a pick a card read tonight, and it's the Love Tarot, Full Celtic Cross Tarot spread. Check that out on my YouTube channel. What else? Yeah, I managed to get they sorted out the Wi-Fi in the afternoon on Monday, so I managed to get those week ahead shorts out, so check those out as well. You can find playlists for your star signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs here on my channel. Check those out. Any one question readings that are booked in now, from now, will be done in Friday's show. So let's do this all over again on Friday, 2 days time. Thanks everyone for coming along again, and I'll see you next time.